Yeah, no, it's definitely different running a real estate team in a pandemic. A lot of challenges that, everybody's facing. Obviously, face-to-face contact is discouraged. So we're trying our best to limit that as best as possible. And luckily, there's some great technology available to us that we're embracing to communicate better. And Zoom is the prime example. I mean, I'm a Zoom subscriber now. I didn't even hear about Zoom a year ago. So we're just embracing technology and trying to be as connected as we can in this new world, basically. I mean, it's a tough time to buy and sell real estate at any time. I mean, it's stressful, right? You throw in a global pandemic and it's going to make things very challenging on people. So, what we're trying to do is from a seller's side of things, we're, setting them up with the best technology, VR tours of homes, so we can, potentially limit buyers coming through the house, where, buyers can take a virtual walkthrough of the house without actually going in. We're shortening up the appointment times for buyers in our listings, so they're not in the house as long. We have restrictions on who can enter the property. So we're doing as much as we can to keep them safe, and doing a lot of virtual meetings that way as well. And on the buying side, I've been actually walking my last 3 clients. I've been walking them through the houses virtually, so doing Facetime showings. So we're not actually seeing each other face to face. Now that's not for everybody, but some people prefer that option because they prefer to be at home, and some people just it's what they have to do because they're in a different city, and that's how they're buying real estate. At the heart of the transaction, there has to be trust, and there still is that human connection, whether it's virtual or in person. That connection is still a very important part of the real estate deal. I've had conversations with clients virtually this year. About, I remember one specific one about a property, about offering on a property in a multiple offer situation. And, we had, kind of a heart-to-heart virtually, and where really we decided, we figured out together that that was not the right house for them. Even though that's what they thought they wanted, when we really dug deep, and just before putting the offer in, we realized that that wasn't the right fit for them. We wouldn't have been able to do that if we didn't have that human connection and that trust factor. Especially for buyers, I feel like buyers, it should be an exciting time for them, and I feel like they need that human connection and to have somebody they trust on the other end of that virtual call. You know what? I think that if there's one thing we do really well as a team, it's we make people feel comfortable. We're making them feel comfortable with the new technologies that we have that we're using, obviously the new way of doing business, and making them feel comfortable with what we're doing. And I think we're doing that because we can still, educate buyers and sellers at a high level, whether it's virtually on the phone. We can still certainly give them all the information they need, make them feel comfortable. Well, I think, one thing you have to look at is Ottawa is always going to be a great place to live. We're a great city. There's a high quality of life. There's usually low unemployment rate, good stable workforce. So we always have that in our back pocket. And I think our real estate prices have been undervalued for many years, and obviously prices are being pushed up right now. But I think long term, the outlook for Ottawa is very good. I feel like there's still room for our prices to go. The way I look at it, and I had this conversation with somebody the other day, is if you purchased real estate in Ottawa today and prices did not rise at all over the next 10 years, so in 10 years from now, you sold at exactly what you bought today, you still made a good investment because you've built equity by lowering your mortgage obligations, and you're still going to have a nice piece of equity in 10 years from now. Now, the second question I ask is, do you think that prices are going to be higher or lower in Ottawa in 10 years from now? They're going to be way higher. I mean, historically speaking, looking at any kind of indication, they're going to be way higher. So, you know, it's a very safe, long-term investment if you're purchasing real estate in Ottawa. Coming into this pandemic, you know, I was really worried about the viability of my real estate team at one point. I mean, everything shut down, right? So, I mean, I think everybody was worried about everything. And, you know, I've been really blessed and touched by, you know, how many of our clients reached out to us, you know, have sent their friends, their family members to use our team for the purpose of buying or selling. And I feel like, you know, it's been really nice to have that trust. You know, I feel like this year, you know, people really wanted to send their friends and family to a team, a real estate team that they trusted. And I feel like really privileged to be able to be a part of that for so many people this year. I mean, it's been our best year in real estate, which is hard to believe considering everything that's going on. And that's been nice. It's been nice not to have that worry about our team, because there's enough worries, you know, out there for us on a personal level with everything going on. And so, you know, I feel really blessed this year about having that support from everybody.